Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Good morning. Oh, look at this. What do we have here? Another coffee chat Sunday. Good morning, y'all. I don't know if you guys noticed through the there we go. We're waiting for my guy. So today, guys, sorry, I don't know if you guys noticed, but as we were advertising, Vanessa had to cancel last minute. Justin is a bad influence, so she couldn't make it today. But we do have someone subbing in for her, so I'm super excited for that person. In the meantime, we really got a lot to talk about today, guys. Like a lot. Hats, kicks, and then shop talk, man. I'm super excited. I've been waiting for a long time for this. Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Kenneth. I know you guys were in early. Appreciate it. Dude, this was an eventful weekend. Good morning, Susio. Thank you. You are always here every week, Thursday, Sunday. Everyone here right now. I mean, we got 6 strong, and I know a lot will trickle in throughout the show. So we got a couple hats for you guys today. We got some sneakers and then some shop talk. I think our guest is ready. You ready, sir? Yeah. All right, let's bring him to the stage. We got the one and only Fit Detailing with us today, guys. Subbing in
What's
for
going on?
Vanessa. What's going on, man? How you doing this morning?
I'm chilling.
I saw you up late last night, liking photos and stuff. It was
Bruh.
about 12:30 my time, so I know
Bruh,
you
I
went to
was up
bed
till
around
like
the time I
5,
went to bed.
bro. I had like 2 hours of sleep.
You got 2 hours of sleep. Hey, that's that
Yeah,
youngin'
I'm
in
like
you.
4 in the morning.
That's that youngin' in you, bro. I appreciate you waking up early and covering for Vanessa this morning. I'm super excited. Actually, I'm so excited that I actually didn't even load in the slides, but that'll take me like 2 seconds. How's everybody doing this morning, man? Let me know how you guys doing in the comment section. Fell out at 3. Listen, we're up. It's Sunday. We're here. We're here to talk about hats, kicks, and shop talk's gonna be fun. It's so much to talk about. So let me get these slides in and let's get right into it. Malvin, you got anything to say to the people?
Nah, man. Good morning to everybody, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for
You know,
tapping in.
yeah, man. We got our crew tapping in. Um, I'm excited for today. So let's go ahead and get us on the show screen. All right, just processing it really quick. Let's get it to the stage. Coffee chat, episode 14. We are here. Um, nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Let's get into the first slide. This is my sleeper hat of the week. There's a couple hat. There's an the Diamondbacks part of this DPM drop, but I want to talk about this Brooklyn man. I think it's a
718.
sleeper. Yeah, 718 caps. I think this is a heavy sleeper. Uh only because, hey, listen, it's that Brooklyn logo that nobody likes,
The Boston B.
the Boston B, I'm sorry, I won't say nobody. That's just
A
a thing
lot of
that we
people.
did. Yeah, we did here on Caps and Curveballs on Thursdays where, and this is my guy 718. So, um, I think it's a sleeper because of that, right? We look at the Brooklyn Boston B and we're like, man, we don't like that. But if you look at the work that he put in, this real tree works perfect with the logo. Like Kenneth is saying in the comments, he's got the side patch is amazing. Clean hat. He did a great job. And it's a great hat when it's a logo that you don't like, but you're like, I like this.
Yeah.
What do you think about the hat, Melvin?
I fuck with it, bro. You barely see that side patch with the Brooklyn. You really see a lot of the poker chip, a lot of the Jackie, but you rarely see just the plain New York. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys don't know, it is available at DPM. It should be available online. Sorry. My home Malvin, do you have the websites up? Because usually Vanessa checks if they're sold out for me.
Let me
Um,
check quick.
yeah, I don't even know if it's actually, did it release yesterday or is it releasing today? I can't remember what
No,
Gavin
it
said.
was a Saturday. Yeah, it was yesterday.
You
That and the
sure? Cause
Diamondbacks.
okay.
I could be tripping though. I mean, it's not online, but yeah, yes. Saturday at 10.
Okay. Saturday at 10. Okay, yeah, because I got the text for early access as far as
Oh,
like
that
before it went.
the Brew Crew dropped today though, in that Rangers.
Okay. The what you call it? And shout out to the real fitted chef. How do you always get mixed up? It's the real fitted chef, right? Um
Yeah,
is Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks was nice. It was tough not to put that on this rotation this week of the, I always do top two and a sleeper. But let's get into your hat. Malvin, talk to us.
Jimmy J. I actually got this.
Oh, you got it? This is Birdine Chicago, Jimmy J. You see that Royals All-Star Game side patch, that baddie. Oh, Malvin's got it for us right here, guys. Let's put it on the big
Bro,
screen.
this John, bro, in person, bro. That
Yeah,
baddie, bro. Once you hit that flash, bro, it's done.
the baddie.
Bro, the patch and the baddie, bro. The
Mm.
metallics on this is crazy, bro. This not even, you
And
know what I'm saying? This
which
the
oh
bro.
my bad.
There you
Which
go.
All-Star Game patch is that?
There you go. No, bro, I'm not lying. I don't know.
It
Just
don't
says
say it
MLB.
right.
No, it just says MLB All-Star Game on it.
Oh, that's weird. Usually they have the years on them.
It's probably I forgot what year.
Listen, man, why tell us why you chose this hat.
Bro, I just like the hug to it, man. Romeo Santos, bro. You know what I'm
Romeo
saying?
Santos. Tell us about the hook, man. If people don't know who Romeo is, of course, we know Fitted Detailing is Dominican and so is Romeo Santos. But besides that, his music is amazing. So tell us,
Let me
what is it?
fucking
Is it connected to the album?
yeah, it's an album hook.
Okay. I'm a big fan of
So
Romeo. So look at
that's
that.
what the So you can see the crown, like even the crowns in the album. You know what I mean?
I see that.
Bro, and
Listen,
if
man.
you know.
I listen. If you know, you know. I love that they use the R. You know, the Royals, the crown. It's a perfect.
Well
Would you give
executed,
this
bro.
a 10 of 10 for that album like cover match? Do you think?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's
All
perfect.
right,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Well, listen, guys. This is where's this was available yesterday, right? Berdine's
Nah, but this was it drops Sunday, I believe. Last Sunday.
last Sunday.
Yeah.
So is it available still or is it sold out, Melvin?
No, it's sold out. Like,
Sold out hat.
yeah.
This was one of our hats of the week from Malvin. This is a great hat right here. It is what it is. If you missed it, you know what I'm saying. But you know, keep an eye out for hats like these, man. These are tough to come by. You know, good
Bro,
album hats. I've seen a couple.
we talked about this hat like back in the summer, bro. It was
Oh, we
like,
did.
yeah, it was like, and this actually dropped. This actually, it was. He was telling me how it dropped with like 2 different stores.
What?
But yeah,
Oh wow. Do you know any
so
details on that? Like, how did that happen?
just you know, miscommunication.
Oh wow.
So he submitted it to Brooklyn Cat first. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it was
Nah,
like
man. I'm lost here.
bro. It was but I'm trying to pull up the drawing, but basically it was supposed to be like it was supposed to drop originally with Brooklyn Cat, but then he like they didn't get back to him, so he just submitted it with Berdine's, bro.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
he wanted so the on the album cover he's wearing like a satin jacket.
Hmm.
So I'm pretty it was supposed to be a satin or a poly hat, whatever. Bro, they
Yeah.
did both and they didn't even tell him.
Oh my god. Brooklyn. You're saying Brooklyn
Yeah,
Caps?
that's
Oh
crazy,
man.
right?
Listen, y'all. When y'all submit y'all hats, man, if y'all gonna resubmit it somewhere, please go reach out to the old place, even if they haven't reached out to you, and tell them that what you're doing, man. You know, communication. No communication is bad communication. But listen, he got the hat made, and it's a great hat. Shout
Twice.
out twice. Shout out to you, Melvin. This was a good pick. I love this pick. And we're gonna go right into our last hat of the week. Um, Brooklyn Body, man. This is
Oh, right here, bro.
let's put it on
Let
the
me
big
see.
screen. Big screen.
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
my gosh. Wow.
And that was January 23rd. And then the satin ones as well. Like the satin
Oh,
one goes
let
hard
me
though. I'm
get
not
you
even
back
gonna lie
on
to
this on
you.
the big screen.
The satin one goes hard though. I'm not gonna lie.
So they did two. So he got this hat made 3 different ways.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the polyester one is like exactly the same as the
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay. I got
just
you.
different. You know what I mean?
Wow. That is actually insane. They made his hat twice. Listen, man.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
if you missed out, is you know what I mean. Let me see if it's on
Um,
on the website.
yeah, check that while we get into this beautiful Mets hat. This is coming from
Ooh,
a Yankee
buddy.
fan, and we got a Philly fan on here. But listen, when a good hat is a good hat, we got to show respect. And Brooklyn Body killed this. The pinstripes. A lot of people do not like the pinstripes on the hats. I'm one of them. But when I saw the vlog and I saw Justin wearing this hat with his Mets jersey, I was like, yeah, this hat is insane. I love this hat. The 50th anniversary Mets colorways with metallics, uh the black brim, the orange subtle orange button, and gray UV. This is amazing. And that Batterman, man, look at that. Oh, this is a good hat. This is my hat of the week that's coming out. But again, there's a lot of good hats, man. You guys know what it is. You know that we like to shout out everybody, but these were our top 3 hats of the week. And we had and if you missed it, we had DPM Fitted 718 Caps, Brooklyn, and then we had Birdine Chicago, Jimmy J. This was actually last Sunday. And Home Game New York, Brooklyn Body with this beautiful, beautiful Mets hat. Now let's get right into it, man. And the reason why it may sound like we're rushing this, but we're not. I just want a lot of time for shop talk. I know it's gonna get crazy in the comments. You guys kind of have an idea of what we're gonna talk about today. So let's get right into our sneakers, caps and kicks. First slide, Malvin, tell us what you got on this slide, because the people don't know. People don't know. They don't know. You've been on here what, 2-3 times talking about kicks? Give us some info on what you got right here on this slide. I know 2 of these are yours, 1 of these is mine. I got your 3rd one on another slide, so don't be alarmed.
So the Jordan 4 is gonna drop in women's. It's called the Vivid Sulfur. Actually, it's supposed to be dropping today. Well, yesterday, technically speaking, yeah. And then the 3rd one is a Adidas Crazy Infinity Lakers colorway.
I love this. I love these,
bro.
I love these. The Adidas Infinity. You know, it's with the biggie shoe kind of vibe, bulky shoe kind of vibe, and this looks. I know it looks good. Like on feet, looking down, you're gonna see these on your feet. You're gonna see these in the mirror. And you're like, I like these. In my opinion, I don't know how you guys feel about it in the comments. And then the 4s, man. I'm not a big fan of the 4s, if I'm honest. And it's the color. It's the colorway for me. It's just the colorway. I love 4s.
Okay.
Just this. No, just to go. What 4s were you wearing last night?
These Johns, Yellow Thunders.
Okay, the Thunders. I like those.
With the Brooklyn.
With the Brooklyn. Wow, you did it like that. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to start putting some fits together, man. Because that Brooklyn with those 4s would have been a nice little pick for Caps and Curveballs podcast hashtag that you guys out there in the comments started. Yeah, Jordan did do bad with these 4s, in my opinion, Kenneth. I just don't like the mustard yellow colorway. It's just not my thing. But a lot of people weren't a fan of the Crazy 8s. I like these. I'm a Kobe fan, so call me what you want. But I like these. And then of course I had to put the shoe in the middle is mine. I did put the New Balance 1000s again on the channel. Angora / Moonrock. This is a late summer drop. It's carrying $150 retail price. Now, this colorway, I like this colorway. We spoke about the silver ones last week, and it's funny enough, we were gonna put the other 2 that also dropped, or that are dropping tomorrow, the pink mink and the black ice. We didn't put those a couple weeks ago, but let's just say that New Balance 1000s. Listen, I see what you mean, Kenneth. These things are a go. My favorite ones were the silver ones last week. And then which ones dropped this week? These are the silver ones, because I do know the pink mink and the black ice drop this week. They drop tomorrow. I'm not too sure about this pair. I thought I saw summer 2024. Yeah, the pink and the black ice. Yes, they do drop tomorrow, April 8th, and they're gonna be retailing at $150. That's a good price, y'all. Don't sleep on those. Comfortable shoes. They look good. And they're different. You know, I love Nike, and Nike is my favorite brand, but sometimes I do like to rock with different brands. What do you think about these in the middle, Malvin? You like these? Are they your style?
Yeah, I mess with these. I feel like this is a very casual shoe. You can wear this, you know what I'm saying, like a daily. You know what I mean? Throw a nice little fit on too.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean?
You know what go nice with?
It's not. It's such a natural color, because the ones like I picked, or like they're out there, you know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna have to
I mean,
like sit with them
this one
Johns.
has like a little hint of pink on the heel. I don't know if you can see that little pink on the
Yeah,
heel, and then some blue.
yeah,
I love.
but it's not yellow. You know what I'm saying? That yellow, you
Yeah.
can see the yellow. I mean,
No,
this is
yeah.
more subtle. You know what I mean?
I think you're just trying to give us hints of what could possibly be coming with yellow on it. I don't know. Who knows? We
Future
don't know.
drops.
Who knows? But yeah, this slide is good. Let's get to the next slide. You got another shoe on this next slide. Tell us about it.
The KDs, bro. 17 Sunrise.
Yeah,
This is
we
a
had some
very
17. We had some
very
17s on
interesting.
last week that Vanessa put a different colorway. So I like that you came and gave us another one this week. The
This
sunrise.
a
Tell us about it.
this a very interesting colorway to say the least.
Okay.
Would you rock these
What
like?
do you like about these? Because Vanessa put these on last week, and she wasn't feeling they came out with a colorway that was very similar to the pennies. So what do you think
Mm,
about the design of the shoe? Because me personally, I like them, but I want to
yeah,
know why you picked these and why you put these on this week.
I feel like well, I like the designer shoe, but I picked it just because I felt like it was gonna be a very interesting topic, just because of the colorway and how like weird it is. You know what I mean? Because not
The
everybody can rock this
waviness.
shoe. Yeah, not everybody's gonna want to rock this shoe. You know what I mean? Like, would
Yeah,
you ball in these?
I would ball in these. Now, when you say rock them, I think of like, wearing them out. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wear these out, but you
No, to
know,
wear these out is gonna be, you know what I mean? That's gonna be like,
I mean, seeing these on the court, I like them. I'm not, Kenneth said it and I put it on the screen that he's not mad at the KD 17s. I think it's a good design. It's a different design. And we gotta respect when, we see something different that I mean, it kind of looks like it looks in some aspects, it looks like a LeBron shoe, but it
mm,
doesn't. Like, and then I think it's a good design. I like it. I like the colorway, bright, vibrant on the court. I like bright shoes on the court, to get
hop
your
out.
eye off the uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
dope. That's why I like the All-Star game and All-Star game shoes. I like it was a good pick, man. I like this pick. But you got anything else you want to say about this shoe? Because these next two things I'm going to talk about, man, oh man, it's going to be a
Spicy?
conversation in the comment section. I hope y'all go crazy.
Spicy?
Oh yeah.
Well, let's get into it then.
Listen, all right, let's get right into it, man. All the way to the far right, guys. These are not foam runners. All right.
Mm, they look like
These are
off-brand foam runners, cuz.
what brand do you think these are? And Kenneth, if you know, do not say it in the comments. Do you know what brand this is?
I would want to say Adidas, but then I don't want to.
They're
I don't
not.
know.
They're
Who,
not. They're not Adidas.
whoever it is, they're gonna get a fat ass lawsuit from somebody, from Adidas, from Yay. You know what I mean? From
Oh
somebody.
man, listen, they know in the comments, man. These are the New Balance Fresh Foam, and then by RCVRY. I don't even know what that is, guys. Carl, is not Nike. It's New Balance. It's a slip-on
Mm.
footwear. It's become a thing, and honestly, it looks like they're just doing this for the profits that you get out of it. They're retailing for $100, guys.
You think they're gonna resell for more?
I don't think they're I don't like these.
Mm.
I wasn't a big fan of the foam runners, and I've said it on the channel. Kenneth has convinced me that they're super comfortable. I trust his opinion strongly, and everyone else here. I think everyone else here we have a strong understanding on, you know, a lot of things sneakers wise, and he's gonna. Kenneth said he's see how comfortable they are. See, and I respect that, right? Because when you look at when you're a collector, when you're a sneaker person, you see something, you're like, it's tough sometimes when you see something very similar, you don't want to give it a chance. Sorry about that alarm in the background. You guys don't want to really give it a chance, right? But in this in this situation, I do see foam runner even from the top. Like I put the top view on purpose. But now if it's more comfortable than a foam runner, this no one's gonna care that they look the same. They're just gonna say, well, it's more comfortable, right? In my opinion, it's a very controversial shoe. If you care that much. Me personally, I don't care for foam runners. I just find it funny that they're very similar in design. But can they get sued? I don't know. I don't know if Ye cares enough.
I mean, isn't
Um
he suing Adidas right now, or and then aren't they suing him or something like that?
I don't know. I'm more than sure there's a back and forth. I'm not into too much of the politics because I feel like I have very strong feelings on the situation. Outside looking in, not knowing much details, but New Balance is calling it a mule. So
Mm.
yes, it is. So
It's similar to the mule, but I would call it more. You know what I'm saying? The foam runner.
um, so I saw that they were calling it a mule.
You know what the mule looks like?
No, I think in this perspective, I think they're calling it a mule as far as it's like specifically for women's slippers. Uh, but it's supposed to have like an open heel. But this doesn't have an open heel. So I mean, if they want to call it a mule and they want to go into details, by all means, both companies can spend the money on lawyers however they want. Who cares? Me personally, I'm gonna see what Kenneth has to say about the comfort on these. And then as far as this middle right here, I thought this was a cool topic for sneaker people. I know myself, I like to go into a really cool store when shopping for sneakers. There's, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Um, yeah, the mule is to be safe. But back to this middle slide right here. This right here is the new Atmos Go concept store. It opened in Japan. They had remodeled it. Um, I want to read. Thank you. I want to read something. This is straight from Sneaker News. This is not my words here. I am not taking ownership of these words, but I just wanted to read this out loud to you guys. This is a Japanese retail. Atmos has been at the heart of this movement for years, and its latest renovation takes the sneakerhead customer journey one step further. The brand officially reopened its Sendagaya location on March 30th, 2024, under the moniker Atmos Gold, packed with forward thinking upgrades that walk a fine line between the nostalgic and the familiar. Key additions include a dedicated event slash brand activation space and two independent cafes where guests can enjoy coffee and donuts from nearby shops. A welcome embrace of the local business community. Arguably, the most notable change, however, is a new in ground sneaker display featuring celebrated Atmos sneaker collaborations. Now, why did I put this on the slide? It's obvious, guys. I like to go to stores like Kith. I like to go to stores like OVO, um, Urban Necessities in Vegas. I like to go to a store not only just to buy shoes, but for the experience. And when stores like Atmos, who cares that it's in Japan? I do plan to visit Japan. This is another store we spoke about, the Jordan store that got remodeled in a couple episodes again. You know, this is something that I enjoy. You know, it's very fancy. You go in there, you know what I'm saying? You
Luxurious,
it's
bro.
listen, we love to shop, right? But I want to shop in a nice spot. I want to feel like I'm rich. I ain't rich yet, you know what I'm saying? But I want to, I go to a store like this, like, oh, this is my spot right here. You know what I'm saying? I would say yes. I'm gonna go to Chicago, Kenneth. I promise. And we can go shopping. We can go check out some spots you can put me on. But I thought this was cool. I thought it was a cool topic to talk about. And what do you think? What do you think, Melvin? When you go shopping, you go to these stores and you see your regular mom and pop store, you're always gonna spread love, right? It's mom and pop store. You see these
Yeah.
big brands putting money into their stores and not just, giving us a regular old Foot Locker in the mall. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you different, right?
Yeah, bro. Bro, it's like you could like everybody's been to Foot Locker and it's like, you know what I mean? But then you walk into one of these stores, bro. And
Hmm.
it's like, man, it makes you feel like you got money for real. You don't even got it. Like you just want a pair of like you just want a like $150 pair of New Balances, and then like you walk in, you know what I'm saying? And you see that
Yeah, I
and you're
mean,
like, oh, this shit crazy.
think about the experience, right? Like you go into the store, you chopping it up. You're always gonna meet someone, right? You got a cafe, you can go grab a cup of coffee, some donuts, network in the shoe store. Like it's a vibe. It's a freaking vibe, man. I mean, I think of Urban Necessities in Vegas where they got the upstairs. They had the barber in there. You know what I'm saying? They got games.
That's
They got the
John.
basketball. The little basketball thing in there. Beautiful glass wall in the middle, or a case rather say. And listen, things like that are intriguing, makes you want to go to the store and shop. So I just wanted to put that on the slides and really bring it to Caps and Kicks, man. We did it before with the Jordan store, but I think this is something that we definitely should highlight when we talk about Caps and Kicks. um but yeah, y'all, that's all I have for Caps and Kicks, man. Malvin, you got anything else you want to say on these two slides?
Bro, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very surprised on that you picked the store. Well, not surprised, but it's like I wasn't expecting you to, you know what I mean? It was like
Yeah, we got
I
to
thought
keep
it was gonna
everybody
be
on their
another
toes.
sneaker, and then what is this store, bro?
Yeah,
I'm like,
man, it
why is
is.
it like why is there a store here?
It's a store. It's a store.
Opening in Japan?
Opening in Japan. I'm excited because
That's fire.
I do plan a trip to go to Japan. So I can't wait to do
Coming
coffee chat from
soon.
Japan.
Coming soon.
um, but yeah, man, everybody ain't able. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Listen, it's that time, y'all. It's that
Hot
time.
talk.
Shop talk. So I don't know how ready Malvin is for shop talk. But because I didn't text him and tell him to listen or prepare for anything. But before we get into what I really want to talk about, um, I know we spoke about some things last week that I said we would bring back up. Um, and the main thing was really the NCAA tournament, y'all. You guys been watching the tournament. I know I have. There was a controversial call in the women's Iowa versus UConn game. And then, of course, the UConn men's. Can they go back to back? I can't remember actually the last time we've seen a back to back NCAA champion. Back to back NCAA men's champs. Florida, the Gators. How can I forget that? 2006, 2007, Joakim Noah and them boys. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. First off, I would love to see UConn go back to back. But let's talk about the worst call. Listen,
You
it
gonna
is
pull it up?
the what the foul?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It's nothing crazy. So essentially, it was like this, Melvin. I'll play it out for you. I got a notification on my phone. Yo, the close game, Iowa versus UConn. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta turn it on. As soon as I turned it on, there was a turnover. It was like 15 seconds left, 20 seconds left. Turnover,
The fourth
right?
quarter?
Yeah, UConn is down. It's two halves. It's two halves in college basketball.
Oh
So
damn.
so Iowa turns it over. UConn gets the ball with probably 16 seconds left. And bro, they're they inbound the ball, taking it down the court. Girl goes for a normal pick. They call
Boom.
an illegal screen with 3 seconds left. Terrible call.
That's
Let the girls play.
crazy.
Let the girls play. Listen, I think that's a
Bro,
perfect
he's trying to go home,
example.
bro.
But you know what? It's a perfect example. Like, refs know that there's a time and a place. And
That's
they killed that moment. I'm
that's so
sure
messed up, bro.
NCAA is pissed. I'm sure
Bro,
the NCAA, especially they killed that moment. That was an opportunity for UConn to get a last shot, tie the game, go into OT, or take a win in 3, or miss. And guess what? Iowa wins, right? But they took that out of the girls' hands and put it in their hands and blew a whistle. It was a very bad call, in my opinion.
that's so messed up, bro. It really is, especially for
Listen,
the team, bro.
and all those girls are young. I think all of them are young. And listen, UConn's going to be back, so no doubt in my mind that, um, you know, coach is he's a Hall of Fame coach. You know what I'm saying? This is not the first time he's gone through this. I will say that in the NCAA is happy that game has 17 million views. The rematch between SC and Iowa will draw even more. Listen, I'm sure they're happy in that aspect, but at the same time, Kenneth, like I do feel like the NCAA is like, yo, listen, let that play out. You know what I'm saying? Moving screen, the girl was, come on. Um, I'm excited though. I am excited for that matchup. I'm excited for the UConn men's matchup. I'm going for UConn, y'all. My money's on UConn. I went to high school in Connecticut. I won a state title in football in Connecticut. And I was there when Kemba Walker. He went to high school with my brother at Rice in Harlem. And listen, I'm a big fan of UConn. So I'm biased. I'm super mad at that moving screen call. But I'm going for UConn men's back to back. Since the Gators, man, that is a good conversation to be in, honestly. So let's see, y'all. Now let's get to it. J. Cole.
Oh, shots fired, back, baby. How you
Okay.
feeling about that?
So let's talk about a couple things.
I haven't even heard it.
Hey Kenneth, if it's for the money, I'm okay. I got no money on this, Kenneth. I'm okay. I'm okay. If you need that to happen, we'll speak that into existence. But let's get right into this. What hip hop needs, and okay. So he dropped the album, Malvin. I'm not sure if you're aware. He dropped a whole album. I'm sure this was some diss tracks because a lot of the disses and a lot of the tracks are very generalized. Besides 7 Minute Drill, which is obvious who he's talking to. Now I literally have my favorite verse from each song on the damn album.
It was that good.
The album, in my opinion, lyrically was really good. Really good. He had like a Drake song called Fever. I put it as our song for Instagram for the post of episode 14. I was like, yeah, he wrote this with Drake on tour. But Drake's name is not on the written, so I just thought that was funny.
Does he sing in the song? Does Drake sing the song?
No, he doesn't, but it sounds like it's definitely a Drake vibe. But I love J. Cole because J. Cole really he could do it all. But lyrically, man, Ready 24, HYB, Hunting Wabbits, Sticks and Stones, Pie, Stealth Mode. Listen, man, Pricey, Crocodile, all the songs on the album were really good. 3001, Trade the Truth and Ibiza. The album was great. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about the diss track. Did you hear the diss track?
I didn't hear the diss track.
Have you heard Kendrick's diss track?
What?
Have you heard Kendrick's diss?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Bro, you know what? I work at retail, bro. They have that joint on replay, bro. Like I've heard it at least 20 times, bro.
So Malvin, tell them really what kind of music you like to listen to, so they can get a better understanding of why you're not on top of this hip hop sport battle right now.
Nah, bro.
Tell them you
I
like
wouldn't say I'm
know.
not a big Cole fan, but it's like I'm never in the mood to listen to J. Cole. You know what I mean? I'm always on that
Wow.
Spanish music. You know
You're
what
on
I
your
mean?
Spanish, but you're on your Spanish vibe, so that's cool. Listen, you grew up listening to different type of music, and it's crazy because I grew up listening to everything, everything. My dad played everything. Um, but I will tell you this: I'm a big J. Cole fan. I'm a big fan of Kendrick, and I'm a big fan of hip hop in general. And when I see stuff like this happening, it gets me excited. Now,
Hey
what
yo,
I hey yo, that was Modesto. Okay, I'll
that
take
was
that back.
Modesto, bro.
Listen, let's talk. I'm gonna give you my perspective on the response from J. Cole, and he says it in the song that it's a merely a warning shot. So I think Kendrick's verse was amazing, right? But if you put it into perspective and the way J. Cole is saying how he, we wouldn't be talking about him unless, he dropped that verse. Um, it's very
And
true, but Kendrick lyrically is great. And I love that J. Cole didn't really go crazy. Like people were like, oh, he could have went harder. He had a couple little bars here, he had a couple little things here.
Kendrick has
Some
48 hours to respond. Says
I know.
Kenneth.
I see what Kenneth is saying.
Yo,
Um,
he's a
and listen, when I think of the response J. Cole gave, and there's some bars in there that you're like, that's not true. When we're talking about the albums, there
yeah.
were, but that's what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't make it seem like some of the albums were a flop, like I think he was talking about To Pimp a Butterfly on one of them. Me personally, that was a good album, but J. Cole didn't think so. Right? That's what he says in his verse. I wish you heard the song, man. 7 Minute Drill is good. The flow, I love the flow of the first track, and the second. I mean, the first verse, the second verse, the flow is different, but it was it was very bar heavy, and I feel like a lot of people like they also want a song that sounds good, but it's like, are we really when we look at this battle, are we looking for a sound? Or are we looking for lyrics? Right. And I think in my opinion, J. Cole's comeback, like you got Kendrick's verse, right? Oh shit. Kendrick came out at everybody. And you got J. Cole's response, right? They're both right there. And it's like, all right, Kendrick, you got to come out with something next. And then J. Cole, and then just see where it goes from there. I think both artists really put themselves out there to say, let's do it. So let's see if it really plays out, because I do think there can be a lot more said, a lot more done, in both aspects. Now, J. Cole dropping an album that, you know, I don't think it's an album to respond specifically, but really to just prove, look, in high look, I'm gonna read a lyric, and HYB. I'm not gonna say the meaning of it, but he says they gonna see I'm the one when the dust settles. They gonna see I'm the one. He goes ABCDEFGHIJK MNOP. That's little me in the classroom asking what's an L.
Mm.
That's a crazy bar. It
Mm.
one of my favorite bars. He says the alphabet, skips over L, and then goes, that's little me in the classroom asking what's L. That was a tough bar. That was a tough bar.
Yo, that's
Listen,
I wonder what's going through what's going through their mind when they write this all these lyrics, bro.
mhm.
It's like
Look,
for
sticks.
you, like something so simple, but then it like so hard, like it comes
They
out so
write.
hard.
He's
It's
he's
like,
he's a writer, man. They write, and the reason why I have a lot of respect for it is because, um, there's never like, with the whole Drake thing when he had a ghostwriter and all this, and they were saying that
mm,
things like that sucks to hear. I haven't heard that about J. Cole. I haven't heard that about Kendrick, right? They're writers, and it's not easy, man. I I don't know what goes through their mind. This is what make them really good at their craft. And this is why when people like to hate or say, "Oh, they could have came out with something," you do it. You know what I'm saying?
bruh, you do it and then
Um,
see how easy it is.
I got Kenneth said Drake just needs to sit this one out and watch. I agree, and I think that's why he's taking that step back. But I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out with a track on a little EP or a feature and disses back. He's really got to prepare for this one. I Drake is my favorite artist, so but lyrically, I want to see J. Cole go at it. Sticks and Stones. These guys get rich and become so detached, their music start having that surface feel, not a subliminal. Speaking in general, feelings get hurt when words get spilled. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but saying my name in a verse will kill. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's saying, try me. I danced as well as Chris Breezy when the bullets start spraying or straying. Careless, I won't let him Swiss cheese me. Got plans that I can't fail at. Seen plenty bodies tremble, resembling Cam Reddish. So full of potential, but never given a real chance to develop. Listen, man. And J. Cole's my kind of guy. He talks about being in the club. He don't do sparklers. He just gives instructions to bring out the bottles in stealth mode. Fire. And that's in the chorus. That's not even in the verse. And then Ready 24, man. It's that one's featuring Cam. That whole song, I gotta say is my favorite. My favorite song on the album is Ready 24 because it gives me that Harlem vibe with the production. This whole thing was great, man. I don't know what you guys thought about it. In my opinion, the album was great, and the 7-minute drill diss track back to Kendrick was mid. It wasn't the best that I think J. Cole has. I do think he's got more in the tank. I think that he's just at a point right now where he's like, all right, Kendrick sent out a little diss track. He didn't get too crazy. I'm gonna send one out too and tell him I'm ready. The project was great. I really hope the Fall Off album doesn't take an effect because of this just drop in the middle of nowhere. Whenever an artist drops like randomly, it's like, oh shit, he dropped. I gotta check it out. You know what I'm saying? When it's not expected, right?
Yeah.
The unexpected is always better than the expected. So I really hope that this album doesn't take away from the fall off, because I think that would suck. That would suck. So might delete later. Who knows if he will. Get y'all recordings in and somehow find a way to save the damn album or purchase it. I think the album was good. I agree. Kenneth's 7-minute drill was a few jabs. He's got to respond, and he can't empty the tank in one song. You feel me? I think a lot of these rappers do that, and then when there's a diss track back, they can't keep fighting, and that's the problem.
True.
So I do like the few jabs. I don't think it was, the craziest response, but he's talking his shit, man. And that's what you got to do in this hip hop game, man. You gotta be able to throw some jabs. Someone throws jabs, you throw jabs back. You don't go with a haymaker. You know what I'm saying? You don't tire yourself out. It's they're playing a good game here. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next with both of them. I also got a knock on the door because I ordered some new shoe boxes. Not shoe boxes, clear cases for my sneakers. I'm excited.
Bro, I had those, and then I was like, damn, where am I gonna put my hats?
Where you gonna put your hats?
Bro, I had a fast stack, bro. No, actually, no, I had them on my wall, and then it was like, nah, I was stacking, and then it got to a point where it was like, damn, I need, so I got that joint. Then I got my sneakers at the bottom.
Kenneth, I agree with this, and that's why I made the comment about Pimp a Butterfly, because For Your Eyes Only was a you have to be a fan of J. Cole to really, really, even listen to the album. I like that. Mine coming tomorrow. I'm super excited. If you guys haven't got your pins, don't worry. What? I haven't got mine either. they come in tomorrow. Yeah, my package comes in tomorrow. Dude, I'll tell you afterwards. Listen,
Just
Kenneth,
OD.
I 100% agree with you. And I'll be posting my pins today. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I know you guys I mentioned it at the end of Caps and Curveballs on Thursday. So we have I was expecting it to be done today. We had reached out to a designer to design our coffee chat pin. We paid him a significant amount of money, so the logo for coffee chat will be our first pin. Not this current coffee chat logo. We have something in the works. He wasn't able to get me the revised version of it, so I don't want to show you guys what we have now. I really wanted to with the revised version, but he did not get back to me yet, guys. Unfortunately, it's not it's exactly what we wanted, except there's a couple details that need to get changed up. So we're super excited because it's almost there. As soon as it's done, we're putting the order in. We're gonna fast ship it, so it should be here within the next week to 2 weeks for you guys. Feed of Detail has seen it. The team has seen what it looks like. We just have to revise a couple of things, and I promise you that I will show you what the first one looked like and what the last what we actually went with looked like, so you guys can laugh with us. But it's a really good design. I think you guys are gonna like it. It's a collectible design. It's perfect for Vanessa and I here on the show. And it does represent the team, and that's where we wanted to really revise certain things to represent the team in an aspect, because we are a full team instead of it just being Vanessa and I. But you guys are gonna like it, I promise. So with that being said, I promise you guys it will be great and worth the wait. Give us about 2 to 3 weeks to have the pins in hand. I promise. For the detailing, you have anything to say to the people before we get out of here?
Man, stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned. This pin's gonna be crazy, bro. Trust.
Yeah.
And this
I
only
mean,
the first one. Yeah, I mean only the
listen,
first one. Who knows?
yeah, the people have been asking for it. We're excited to give it to them. Thank you all for tapping in today. It was a small crowd today, but of course it was the faithful that come every week. And we appreciate you guys always showing us love. Vanessa does apologize for not being here today, guys, but she had last minute thing pop up. So for the detailing filled in. And yes, we will keep an eye on y'all pins. Carl, I did see you post the other day. So yeah, again, a shop talk pin. Oh, I like that. Maybe we can just get shop talk. I like that. Like a little shop talk design word. The logo is really detailed. You guys are gonna like it. So again, for the detail and I, we thank you guys for showing us love, and we'll see you guys Thursday. All right. You guys have a good week and happy Sunday. Peace.